Okay, so the island has been taken over by Team Rocket. What a surprise, guys. Mikan Island taken over. And it looks like there are a couple Team Rocket grunts here lined up. So let's go ahead and get ready to take them on. There goes the first one. Let's go on to the second. So it looks like we are down to the third one, but I'm gonna go ahead and find what we got over here. Another Team Rocket guy? Okay, so how am I gonna get inside of this place? How do we get rid of all the Team Rocket grunts? So we have a grunt blocking the Pokemart. Let's go ahead and see if we can find a Pokemon Center, though. And it looks like we have actually made it, guys. At long last. How's it going, Nurse Joy? I gotta tell you, it's nice seeing, someone smiling at us after all the different people we've had to battle. A lot of crazy people out there, Nurse Joy. Thanks for helping us out. Thanks for looking out. We appreciate it. A free, nice heal up. We will take that any day that we can. And the grunts are holding this place down. What's up with these people? They're over here just hanging out? Come on, Team Rocket just took over this island. How are you going to be just chilling around in this place? Now, I know you guys see that Pokeball over there because I see it as well. So what do we have? We got ourselves one Shell Bell. And I did see to the left, there looks to be a gym. But are we going to be able to enter inside of that gym? It doesn't look like we are.
You want to save the gym leader in Mikan Island? Then you better be me, kid.
Here we go, guys. Let's go ahead and take on this Team Rocket grunt then. And we are battling to save the Mikan Island gym leader. So let's go up against this Masquerain. I got Rocky up in front. And, we do what we can. We are finally healed up. So our team is ready to go full blast. We got every move back. We got every bit of HP. And, that is what I like to see. And I know our team is feeling good as well. The Masquerain is down. Very, very strong so far, though. All the Pokemon we've been seeing have been around level 55. So we'll definitely have to do a little bit of training before taking on the gym leader because it's gonna be needed. Definitely gonna be needed. Why does this trainer have all these Masquerains? We're gonna be able to just Rock Tomb all of them down. Well, I'll take this XP. With that, guys, Rocky took down another Masquerain. And last but not least, let's go ahead and be surprised at what she's gonna send out. It's gonna be a Politoed. Okay, so let's go ahead and knock out that Politoed. I'll bring in our boy Thor, and let's wrap this battle up. I'm trying to save everyone that I can in this place. We're trying to help out everybody in this island. Let's go for the Thunderbolt then, ladies and gentlemen, and let's go ahead and knock out this Politoed. Pretty cool seeing a Politoed. I'm definitely all about different Pokemon in this place. Oh, man. Is a full restore going to be coming out? Because if it is, I'm going to go ahead and go for the Thunder. We're going to make sure it doesn't, do much. We're going to try to prevent this Politoed from doing a whole lot to our team here. Full restore's been used. We're going to go for the Thunder. And you guys know that Thor likes to drop the hammer. So it's not going to do, it's not going to do that much. Oh, wait, yeah, he's going to KO it. There we go. Super effective. You guys already know how that was going to go. Come on. Have a little faith in our boy Thor, He does his thing. All right, Zuko's going to gain a bunch of XP, and we defeated the Team Rocket grunt.
No way.
We got 16,940 for winning.
I better get out of here.
Huh, why does it feel like they're not even trying? Okay, so it looks like we have made it to the Mikan Island Gym. We could definitely make our way inside, but with that, ladies and gentlemen, it looks like Team Rocket is going to be gone. I'm a little surprised, but that was it. Let me go ahead and... he hasn't cleared out of the mart. Team Rocket is still here. Let's go ahead and make our way inside of the gym, though, and let's see what we can find, guys. Let's see if we can help somebody out. This is the gym. It's pitch black.
Help me!
That must be the gym leader. I gotta help her. Okay, so we are inside of a blacked out gym. How in the heck am I supposed to get through this place if I don't even know where the heck I'm going? You know what they say, sometimes you just gotta stick to the side of a wall and hope that it leads you the right way. What the heck is that? Okay, so we just got attacked by a random Pokemon, and it looks like there are gonna be random Sneasels in this place coming out and attacking us. Oh, wow. So they have much more inside of this place. It looks like Team Rocket just released some random Pokemon around here, and they're just gonna be running around and doing their thing, and who knows, attacking us and jumping out of nowhere. They're level 50 though, so we should be able to handle it. You know, Rocky is very, very good. And yeah, there's savage Pokemon here, so we are gonna be catching some, you know, battling some random savage Pokemon apparently. It looks like we have made it to a dead end. Okay, can I find my way through this place? We're gonna go here to the right. No, this is another dead end. What about down here? You know, is this gonna lead me anywhere? This is gonna lead me back out. And I just gotta hope that we find our way through this place, guys. We were pretty close last time, I feel like. So let me just keep going. Maybe this time I will take a turn to the left and go a little bit higher up. It's that cry again. So yeah, this is definitely the right direction. We got another Sneasel coming out. We gotta free this gym leader, though. And just keep knocking out these level 50 Sneasels. You know, if you really wanted to, you could probably catch these Sneasels. You know, catch yourself some Pokemon. I've noticed that there are just a bunch of Pokemon. If you want to diversify your team, if you don't want to just go with Red's team, or you want to, you know, just build your own team, you could build a full team of Shinies if you truly wanted to. You know, this game allows you to find so many Pokemon. That island we were actually just on, where we came out and we talked to Ash, you can run around there if you want, you know, find yourself a bunch of Shinies. They're all over the place. So, you know, it's a good game to play if you like to build a team of Shinies. Alright, Zuko Jr. is trying to learn some moves. You know, we're going to go ahead and see what we can do. Lava Plume is actually a pretty decent move. So I'm kind of glad that we are learning that. You know, stronger moves the better. So with that, guys, we're going to go ahead and learn ourselves Lava Plume. And it looks like we have defeated the Sneasel. So let's keep going a little bit deeper into this place and hope we can find the right way out. It looks like we have made it. Are you the Mikan Island Gym leader? Are you okay? I'm here to rescue you.
I'm really impressed, Rodri. You managed to defeat Team Rocket and pass through the obstacles I placed in my gym.
That voice, where have I heard it from? I know where I heard that voice. It was in the Rocket hideout. You're Cissy. It is you.
That's right, Rodri. It's me, Cissy, the 4 leaders of Team Rocket, and also the Mikan Island Gym leader. You're too nosy, Squirt. You're a nobody from Pallet Town. You got lucky in Kanto, and now you think you can take on Team Rocket and the Orange Archipelago? Huh! You arrogant little Squirt. The moment my underlings captured you in Tangello Island, I knew I had to get rid of you. You were a threat, and we don't need you to interfere with our plans.
How did you know I was going to stop by here?
Please, Squirt. Do you think I am that stupid? If your records were anything to go by, you are obviously going to fight your way through the Orange Crew to take part in the Orange Cup. I knew my underlings aren't strong enough to defeat you, so I had them distract so I can set up this trap.
Trap? Ah! I can't move! Wait, what's the smell?
That smells from a very special perfume, known to paralyze anyone that smells it.
Ah!
Ha! Now you can't move. It's easier to knock you off the platform to your doom. You see, below lies thousands of stalagmites. Fall down and you will have more holes than a beehive.
Here we go, guys. Rodri versus Cissy. So it looks like we are going to be battling Cissy yet again. And leader Cissy is going to send out Houndoom. This is the gym leader of Mikan Island, and we didn't even know it. What is up with all these gym leaders working for Team Rocket? You know, it makes sense, guys. We battled a bunch of Team Rocket gym leaders before, and here in the Orange Archipelago, it looks like we are going to be battling a couple of them yet again. So super effective. I like that. I like what I see there. And you know what? We also have a bunch of things. So I'm going to go. Every single one of our Pokemon is paralyzed. Oh, man. So that is fantastic. It's like that one time every single one of our Pokemon, you know, get poisoned, or, you know, every single one of our Pokemon gets put to sleep. You guys know what this game does. That is what they're trying to do out here. But we're going to go ahead and go for the Earthquake. So let's hope that this will take it down this time. I really want to beat Cissy. I think it would be great if we could beat her. And there we go. The Earthquake's going to take down the Houndoom. And we are good. Now that our Pokemon are healed up, she isn't going to stand as much of a chance. Last time, she fought us when we were weakened. You know, we were a little weakened down. This time around, you know, we're going to be pretty strong. So I don't think any of your Pokemon will be able to put up much of a fight. Only way Team Rocket can really win is by pulling some of their little tricks. You know, that's what they've been doing, and they continue to do it. And, you know, it's kind of cool to see that. I think it's very, very cool to see that they show you these types of effects, the types of thing that Team Rocket does to your Pokemon, that they can paralyze them, that, you know, they do much more than what you normally think that you would do. If you guys have watched the anime, you know that, you know, Ash pretty much makes his way through the towns. you know, does his thing, beats Team Rocket. But here in Red's adventure, you can truly see how much more troublesome the Pokemon world is and how many more problems there are in it. So an Absol is going to be coming out yet again, and it is level 55. We're going to go for the Earthquake, though. You know, I got the Earthquakes for a reason. These are the Earthquakes I've been trying to use for quite a while, and it looks like we are going to be able to use them here. We just got to hold out with our boy Rocky. You know, Rocky, I'm feeling pretty good. Let's go for that Rock Tomb. Absol went for the Sucker Punch and knocked us out. Mother fudging Absol. Alright, we're going to bring out our boy Champ. You guys know that I always like to use Champ. Champ, it has to be, you know, one of my favorite Pokemon on the team. I really like using a Gyarados, but I feel like I never really have the chance to use one because it takes so long to get yourself up to that Gyarados point, you know? Let's go ahead and tank this out a little bit longer. Champ's going to hit the Thrash. And with that, guys, we are almost there. It looks like Cissy is getting... it's not going her way. I gotta tell you, things are not going her way. So a Mightyena is coming out. We're going to keep Champ back out, though. And let's see what we can do here, guys. The Intimidate is going to be, you know, out. But we're going to be okay. You know, we got to believe in our boy Champ. Let's just go for it. You know, let's do what we can do. Let's go for a dive. Mightyena went for the taunt. And you know what? We did go for it. We went for an attack move. So I don't know about you. Champ is paralyzed. Mother fudger. We're going to have to use a full restore regardless. Because if you guys know, the rest of our Pokemon are paralyzed as well. So we got to make something happen here. Now, this Pokemon is taunting us. You know, when a Pokemon taunts you, you got to do something about it. Mightyena has been doing this for a little too long. So let's go ahead and go for the dive then. And let's see if we can take out Sissy's last couple Pokemon. What a tough day it has been here. Mightyena's attack missed, so I think we're going to be A-okay. Let's hope that dive does a lot. Okay, did not do as much as I wanted. We are going to go for the Thrash, though, then, guys. And hopefully the Thrash will be what takes down this Mightyena. You know, we got to do a lot of damage here. That's good. Why didn't this Mightyena attack us once? We've been attacking it the whole time. It didn't do much to us. There we go. Mightyena is down. So this is what it's going to come down to, guys. Zuko's going to gain a bunch of XP. We got a Weavile coming out. Let's go ahead and bring out Zuko Jr. We haven't had the chance to use our boy Zuko Jr. yet. You know, we are at level 43. Going up against a 56 Weavile. Not the best situation to be in. But, you know, I like to have a little fun once in a while. And I like to give our Pokemon a chance. So we're going to give our boy Zuko Jr. a chance to hit this Lava Plume. Come on, come on, come on, come on! We got it down to half. You know, at least we did something. At least we did a little something there. You know, I'll definitely go ahead and take that. Let's go ahead and switch out to Thor then. I think Thor will be able to wrap up this battle for us. Hang in there, Thor. Please just hang in there. Do not get knocked out. Okay, the Night Slash is going to take us down. Mother fudging Weavile. Wow, this is ridiculous. Cissy is not messing around at all. This is not a joke. Team Rocket is not messing around with the organization this time. You know, the Orange Archipelago branch, you know, Giovanni might want to give them a raise because this branch has really got it together. You know, they're really doing a great job out here. This branch is doing really, really good. Weavile's going to go for the Dark Pulse. We're going for the rollout, guys. This is it. If I can just land 1 or 2 or 3, maybe even 4 rollouts, I think we will have this fight in the bag. There is the full restore. All right, come on, Boomy. Don't let the paralysis mess you up, man. Don't let the paralysis do anything. Just finish up this battle. Mother fudging paralysis. Mother fudging paralysis. Okay, you know what? We got to even things up a little bit. This is really messed up that they paralyze all of your Pokemon. I mean, how much tougher do you really want to make this fight? How much more do you want to do here? Let's go for the rollout then. Is going to go for the Snatch. You know, it better wait for us to make a move. We're about to make some moves here now that we're not paralyzed. Now that we're not at a disadvantage, you know, you got to believe in yourself and believe in your team. Hang in there, Boomy. Come on, big rollout here. Big rollout. Like you know, like you haven't eaten a cheeseburger in your life, Boomy. You know, one of those rollouts. You know what I'm talking about, guys? You know, one of those rollouts where you just want to, you know, do your thing and knock out every Pokemon. Okay, we're about to find out. Mother fudger. Boomy missed. Okay, this is not going well for us. This is not on our side right now. All right, here we go, guys. We gotta hope that this Weavile doesn't pull out another full restore. But at this point, I wouldn't even be surprised. Cissy's been pulling out so many full restores and so many different moves and, you know, so many things. There it is, another full restore. These battles are gonna be some of the toughest you are going to have. It truly, truly is. You guys can tell so far how tough the battles today have been alone. Okay, please. We just need to land one more. And I'm very, very sure this Weavile is going to go down. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Boomy used rollout. And with that, guys, the Weavile has gone down. Okay, we're moving on to Cissy's last Pokemon. 2 of these tough battles against Cissy today. You know, what do we have to do around here in the Orange Archipelago? Man, well, you know, we were taking Kanto for granted. We had it easy over there in Kanto. Things just got even worse here in the Orange Archipelago. So we are up against the Umbreon. You guys remember the Umbreon. This is a Pokemon that does not go down. But now we got all the full restores out. Boomy is rolling out. And, you know, if we could land one more rollout, we might be okay, ladies and gentlemen. Here comes the Moonlight. And this is where I am going to jump in and mix things up and do what we need to do. Umbreon, you know, you do your thing. We're going to go for our thing. And here comes a big rollout, man. Come on, big rollout, big rollout. 2 HP. So at long last, guys, it looks like we landed our rollout. The Umbreon is going to go down. And there we have it, guys. We're going to gain a bunch of XP. Boomy grew to 49. Well deserved. And yeah, you know what? We might actually go ahead and learn. We're okay right now. I really like our moveset on Boomy. I think it's a good one. So with that, guys, we have defeated leader Cissy. We got 10, 7, 16 for winning.
No way, I can't lose. I won't allow.
She slipped. She couldn't have survived that fall. Huh? What's that on the ground? So with that, guys, we obtained the Choral Badge. That is our first badge here in the Orange Archipelago. We still got a bunch to go. So we got ourselves the Choral Badge. And let's go ahead and get out of this place. You know, can I escape rope out of here? You know, that would be nice. If they would actually let us use an escape rope for once to get out of a place. You know, if that's what they want to do once in a while, we can't. So let's go ahead and run back out of this place. Let's get out. You know, it was dark for a while. It looks like it is still a little bit dark. But at least we know the way out. It is just running all the way towards the bottom. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, we have defeated the Mikan Island Gym and its gym leader, Cissy. So next time, we are going to continue from here on Mikan Island. Make sure you guys leave me some tips and comments on what's coming up. Go ahead and click that like button. And if you're new to the channel, click that subscribe button and join the Purple Banditos today. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next episode. Goodbye.